I, Amisha Rawat, warmly welcome you all to today's knowledge session on Nail It in the First 10 Seconds. In today's fast paced world, your self introduction can open doors or close them. This session will help us master the art of impactful first impressions, crucial for interviews, networking, meetings, and more. About SEMS Welfare Foundation. is a non-profit registered organization committed to social impact through education, skill building, and entrepreneurship. Our flagship program, DigiSamaksh, has trained 6,000 plus individuals in IT, finance, and retail, including upskilling inmates in Haryana, creating 1,500 plus job opportunities. We champion women's leadership, inclusive growth, and community empowerment across diverse sectors. This session is collaborated with SIMS Web Solution. SIMS Web Solutions offer service in staffing, IT, skilling, admissions, and entrepreneurship. It bridges the gap between the education and employability through innovative industry relevant solution. With a client focused approach, it empowers individuals and institutes to grow in today's digital landscape. Together, we aim to deliver impactful and future ready learning experiences. We are honored to welcome Ms. Najma Shariff, also known as the Career Alchemist. Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, good evening. Hi.
Ma'am has 16 plus years in corporate training. She has helped about 5,000 plus professionals and land interviews earn up to 145% salary hikes and realign their careers using her career framework and CCC system. Her expertise spans personal branding, leadership, interview preparation, public speaking, and career transitions. Today, she will guide us in crafting a magnetic self introduction, one that impress in just 10 seconds. Let's give a warm welcome to Miss Najma Shariff.
Yes, thank you so much, Misha, and hi everyone. A warm welcome to everybody. Komal, Bhumi, Shivani, and Shyamji, namaste. Then Tawdul Alam and SEMS Foundation. Thank you, Misha. Just that was a wonderful explanation about what I do and everything. Yes. So I have been conducting these sessions on communication and public speaking. So today's topic is about how you can create an impression just within 10 seconds of meeting somebody new. So what we can do in just the first 10 seconds? Any idea what you can do? Anything, any facial expression you can do, or any gestures you can do, or what you should tell to create an impact or an impression. So you all very well know that first impression is the best impression. Yes or no? Give a thumbs up if it is yes. You can also do it virtually. And yes, why you keep your cameras off? Why you are so camera shy? Become a camera friendly person. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Bhumi. So now how to create that first impression? See, everybody want to impress other person. Now the span of impression is just the first 10 seconds. And in first, when a person meets you, they will judge you. Definitely they will judge you by the way you look, by the way you talk, by the way you present yourself. They are going to judge you. So, what we should do? We should project our best self at a person, especially when you are meeting for the first time. Have you all ever been to a first date? I know a lot of youngsters here. You go to a first date, no, with your loved person, favorite person. You are meeting for the first time. So what you do? You take that extra time, extra effort to dress up yourself, and you want to impress them, correct? Especially boys and girls, right? So now in a professional way also, you go to an interview because it is your career turning point, right? You have been a student all your life, and now is the turning point that you are transitioning into your career. you're becoming an employee from student. So at that transition, you're attending the interview, and first time you are going to meet someone from the company where you have to project your best self. How will you do that? If you do not have any training, any strategy, any framework, do you have any clue in how many minutes will that person selects or reject you? Do you have any clue, any idea of how you can go and attend the interview? So, as an interview expert, since I train people on improving their career, so this is what I believe, that whenever you go to an interview, you have to create an impact in the first 10 seconds, and then rest follows, because the first impression can make it and break it, your career dreams. So how many of you are all ready here to know what exactly is the thing that you should do it, how you should project yourself? How many are excited, interested? Give a yes in the chat box. I know only handful of people joined today. Yes. Yes, Amisha, good. Others do not want to know. How many are you excited to know what is the framework or the strategy that you need to imply? This you can imply in your both personal as well as professional. Yes, thank you, Shivani. Yes, try to keep your cameras on as well so that I can see your lovely face, so that I know that I'm speaking to people rather than walls. All right? Okay. Are you all ready? Let's begin. Okay, great. So, the topic of today is nail it in the first 10 seconds. Okay. So I am Coach Najma Shariff. Hope you all know me. I have been conducting these sessions from quite a few weeks now. So yes, so this is my academy, NS Academy. So how to make a powerful first impression every time, not just for the first time, every time you meet somebody, how you can create that powerful impression that even though you leave the place, people still constantly think about you. Oh my God, what a personality! How great the person is. How many of you want that to cast an impact on the minds of others? How many are you interested here? So, yes, I'm Najma Sharif, career transformation coach. Let's begin. Now, as you all know, see what is this picture saying? So, what you can do in the first 10 seconds? What I suggest is there are two types of uh, two ways where you can express yourself. One is by saying, and another is by not saying anything. So gestures. Either you can put a smile, do a firm handshake, or you can just keep the eye contact, or give the greetings of the day, like good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on the time. So by just doing these three, you can capture that person's attention in the first 10 seconds. Okay, so the study says it takes just 7 to 10 seconds for someone to decide if they trust you, if they like you, or want to work with you. Okay, if I do not trust anyone, will I be interested in whatever they are saying? If I don't like the person. Now, how many of you love your favorite movie stars? Whenever that movie releases, you just make time, fight with your parents, get the money, go and watch the movie. Why do you do that? Because you like that person, correct? So if I am not liking that person, if I am not trusting that person, I would not love to spend my precious time with that person, correct? That is why people want to be their best self whenever they go on a first date, whenever they go for the first interview. Okay. So are you making those seconds count? Are you utilizing that first 10 seconds? Is the question here. Just the way you say hi, just the way you smile at person, just the way you do a firm handshake, you should create that impact. If you lose it in the first 10 seconds, afterwards you try for 1 hour also, that impression you cannot make it. Okay. So the lasting impression, if you want to create, you have to follow this. So what all we are going to cover in today's session, today's roadmap, let us understand. First is the science behind what first impression is all about, and how we can nail it in our first impressions. then how our communication should be, then how our speech should be in our interviews, how we should attend the interviews, then in networking and meetings, how we should speak, then what are the practical hacks that you can learn, then finally we will keep for a time for question and answer and also discuss the next steps. Great. Good to go? Yes. Okay. Very cold audience I have got today. Why everyone in festive mood, is it? Okay, so let us understand what is the science behind the first impressions, good first impressions, how we can create that. So these are the studies which shows there is a study done in Princeton Academy, which is judgments in the first 100 milliseconds. That means it is first 10 seconds people will judge you. Have you ever noticed a person head to toe? We usually feel being a female and I usually dress up quite well. I take time to dress up from head to toe. Okay. Females spend more time. Study shows. Now, have you felt that someone is scanning you? Like from top to bottom, head to toe, they just scan you with their eyes. Have you felt it? Anyone? Whenever you have dressed up on your birthdays, maybe on your special days, occasions, meetings, or what do you say, on festivals, when you attend any wedding, people notice you, right? You want to be noticed, that's why you dress up, correct? Why you want to dress up so well? Okay, you want people to scan you from head to toe, correct? Because you have spent so much money, you took so much time to dress up, to do that mix and match things. Nowadays there are a lot of influencers, they are actually telling people what to wear with what, like what accessories you should carry, which type of belt suits, which type of shoes, everything, even for men, power dressing. Have you heard anyone power dressing? So grooming is a such a big industry. So people has to groom themselves up to create that impression. If someone is looking shabby, he is very shabby. Shabby means not well dressed person. You know, wearing little filthy clothes or oversized clothes or dirty clothes. Nobody will you like that person? Will you like that person? They have to be little presentable, correct? For you to speak to them. So the science says that you people will judge you in the first 10 seconds. And then comes your major part of verbal and non-verbal. So, and another important thing is first impressions are hard to reverse. I want you all to look at this diagram. So when you see this, what do you understand? Or rather, what we until now felt is we have to speak more words to get the attention. However, whatever the words I'm saying, it comprises only the 7%. The tone modulation and the accent, how I am saying, what is my tone, what is my flow, how I am showcasing my energy in my voice. Is it I am speaking very slow or I am screeching at the top of my voice? So all that comes comprises 38%. The remaining 55% is your body language. Body language involves your eye contact, your facial expression, and your hands movement. Okay, the movements that you do with your hands. How many of you are intrigued by this information? How many of you didn't know this? You can put your hands up or you can say yes in the chat box. If you know, give a yes. If you didn't know, give a no. Nobody? You all knew this information already? Okay. So then what is the thing that you should focus on? We usually focus on only this. When, as a communication expert, whenever I speak to anyone who is a little bit weaker on communication part, they only tell that I need to improvise my vocabulary. I need to know more words to speak fluently. That is not the case. Words comprises only 7% of the total conversation or total communication. However, your non-verbal is very strong. The non-verbal include your body language, the way you are standing, the way you are seated, the way you do the handshake, the way you smile at the person. Okay, the way you move your eyes, all that comprises of 55%, which shows actually whether you are interested in that person, whether you are not interested. Okay. Now let us say there is this conversation going on with that person and he is very much interested. You will completely focus and get be attentive and listening to that. However, if that person is not of your liking and you do not feel interested in the topic, what you tend to do? You will either be playing with your pen or using some gadgets, right? If the conversation is not interesting. So that shows you are not interested through your body language. You are not telling, okay, no, I'm not liking this lecture or not liking this class. Instead, what you do, you start scribbling something, you start drawing a cartoon, or you start flickering your pen, or you start playing with your fingers, finger tapping you start to do on the table. Or simply best, nowadays, people will start checking their phones. Correct? How many of you do that here? So, what you are expressing? You are expressing you are not attentive, you are not interested, right? So, non-verbal communication is the strongest than verbal communication. However, you need to put verbally also. Then the tone, accent, and how you say. Rather than what you are saying, how you are saying matters. So, to give an example, I can tell you the same sentence in three different tones, and you can decide whether it is anger, request, or a command. Okay. So I'll just tell you. Uh, since Amisha has turned on the video, I'll only talk to Amisha. I'm not going to address anyone else here. Okay. Amisha, Amisha, can you give me the book? So it is a very commanding tone. Now, Amisha, can you please give me the book? See, this is a request tone. Amisha, can you do that for me? This is just a neutral tone. Okay, only with that tone. I did not change any words. How do you feel, Amisha, about it? The first sentence was so commanding. It was like authoritative anger. So, how you speak matters than what you are talking. So that's why even no good thing, good words. If you speak with children with a high tone, they get startled, they get scared, they start disliking the person. So always keep your tone either in a very neutral or with a mellow down your tone in a request tone. That always works. Okay. Good things also if you tell in a high tone. Thank you so much, Amisha. Good. So this is what I am raising my tone. That shows that I am not, I am so dissatisfied. If I just mellow down my tone, thank you so much, Amisha. I like the way you presented. So this is like appreciation, right? So you understood the change in the tone makes all the difference. So what you're saying, how you're saying. Yes, very, very crucial, very, very important. Voice tone modulation, you have to learn. Rather than all these days, our focus was only on what to say. You have to practice how to say and also manage your emotions accordingly, the hand gestures, because your body language. It can't be, contradicting. Now, if I am saying, all 10 all three people joined, okay, if I should show the gestures also, all three people joined. Now for instance, I am contradicting, like all three people joined. So what I am showing, I'm showing four fingers. What I'm saying, and what I am expressing is two different things. So it's like complete opposite. People will get confused. Correct? So there is a in-depth study done on body language. I want you all to learn how to talk, when to talk, what to talk. Okay. There is famous proverb also, no? Speech is silver, silence is golden. Yes? Yes or no? Don't know? Okay. Yes. We can take it up in the last. Okay. This understood? Any questions here? Tone, voice modulation, then how people see you, how people judge you based on your body language, how to keep your body language, and how the verbal conversation only comprises of 7% of the total communication. Very, very interesting. This is. Now let us come back to our uh, when it comes to speaking and casting an impression in 10 seconds, what you have to focus on. You have to focus on three P's. Three. Okay. Which is presence, pitch, and the power. Okay. So, presence is how you show up. That means your physical attributes, the way you dress up. Pitch is what you are saying, and power is what they remember about you, how you are creating an image in their mind. Okay. I want people here to remember me as a communication expert in career elevation. Okay. Can somebody help in admitting these people who are late joining? So,
Yes.
presence, pitch, and power. Okay. Now, how you can nail it in with communication. So, verbal impact, what you say. So, now 10-second pitch. Now, what we should tell in 10 seconds? Either you can tell your name, who you are, what you bring, why it matters. Use power words, not fillers. Anyone knows what are power words? Do you have any clue why the certain words in English are called power words? You all know parts of speech: noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective. Yes, no? Give some response, guys. I'm not speaking to walls here. Okay. Now, you all know noun is the name of person, pronoun is used instead of noun, then verb is an action word, adverb describes the word. Uh, sorry, yes. And then you have adjective, which is describing the noun. So now power words are all ly words, which are adverbs. All ly words are adverbs, correct? Now, if you say definitely, certainly, surely. Now, let us take an example of this sentence. I will get it done for you. I will certainly get it done for you. Can you see the impact of the second statement? Just by using one word, which is ly word, certainly. So you can, do some research, find out all the power words and utilize it to maximum in your conversations. That is adverbs with ly. Ly words, certainly, definitely, surely, probably. Okay, all these words. So not fillers. What are fillers? Anyone, any clue you have? Fillers are sound fillers we have, word fillers we have. Yes, Amisha, you have any clue what are fillers?
But fillers, like we use some sort of word sometimes, like between the
Yes.
sentences. So that.
So these how we have adapted is definitely English no, is not our native tongue. Since we majority of people when speaking English conversation, what they do is they do translation. They think in their native tongue, they just translate. So during that translation, what happens? It will take some time. So to fill that time, what they do is they just think, yeah. So these are the sound fillers. However, some people use certain word, overuse one word. For example, like every two words they'll say like, I went to this school. It was like the principal came late, like he was not in his office, like I had to wait there. So every 3 4 words they use that word, so it is like unnecessary usage of that word, so
You
that
know,
becomes filler words. Yes, Kanshamji, tell me.
you know,
You know.
sometimes
Oh my god, nice, nice. You know, okay, so there is a
understand,
technique.
understand,
Yes.
understand.
Yes. So there is also a technique how you can get rid of these filler words. It is so annoying sometimes. People use filler words. Okay. Now, non-verbal impact. As I told you, your posture, the way you sit or stand is called a posture. Smile, eye contact, and the tone. All this matters with non-verbal communication. Okay. Next is your emotional connect. Yes, this is there with me. Okay, this one. How many of you here? Okay, uh, remember people's name. So as soon as you met, let us say you are meeting one person, it is easy to remember. Now you went to a wedding and you meet many people there. Okay. How many of you remember maximum people's name? Or do you just miss it out? You only remember their features or the color of their attire. Anyone like this? Remembering people's name is a challenge for anyone here? No?
We correlate our known names to others
Acha, okay.
and remember it.
All right. So, using their name plus asking a curiosity question. Now, for example, let us say Amisha met me and she told, I am Amisha. Then I will again tell out her name. Hi, Amisha, good to see you. What do you do? Exactly. Are you studying or working? I will ask one question, curiosity question to know more about her. So that is how I build interest and take the conversation forward. If Amisha says, my name is Amisha, oh, okay, yes. If I say that, that means what? I am closing the doors for conversation. Correct? Yes or no? Okay. Now, so activity, write your 10-second introduction. Who are you? What you bring? Why it matters? Everyone, you can do it. Then later we can discuss. So you can write your name, what you bring. That means why you are here and why it matters to me. So for example, I can give you, okay. So this is the interview formula for 10 seconds. Who are you, what you bring, why it matters. I have given no example as well. Okay, please. So 33% of interviewers know in the first 90 seconds that whether to hire this person or whether to reject this candidate. Why they do that? Because the way you present yourself. Now see this one example here. So this is the bad example. I'm basically an accountant, I guess. Okay, all this if you use, then it is a bad way of introducing yourself. However, what is a good thing? So here, see, this is all the three things we have included here. Greetings of the day. Good morning. I am Arjun, a CA with 4 years of expertise in tax savings. I have helped clients cut cost by 15% and I would love to bring that here. Okay. So it is giving what is your name, who you are, what you are expert in and how it matters.
Be
Okay.
specific impact.
Yes, you are creating an impact with your first posture. Non-verbal also matters. Okay. Your posture, your smile, and the tone in your voice. And then telling this three things. Okay. I want you all, at least maximum people, try writing these three statements. Then we will do this activity in the end. Whoever has written, let's see who has written. So, how you should nail it in networking and meeting. This is an interview. If you should say like this. However, in networking and meetings, how you should speak. You should speak your value statement plus curiosity question. Then use their name in the first instant itself. Then share one unique personal line. Okay. Now, see here. I help professionals. Now, let us say about me only. I have written one statement. Now, I am Najma Shariff. I'm a career transformational coach. I help professionals break career stagnation. What's the most exciting project you are working on right now? So, I am asking one curiosity question to the other person as well. Okay. This is for meetings and networking. This is after you clear your interview and get into a job role. Okay. Hi, Jyoti. Welcome to the session. Let us see practical hacks to master your first 10 seconds. So, power line, one crisp sentence, okay, without fillers. Then, rule of three. You have to speak in threes. I'll tell you more about it. Okay. When I talk to people, what do? I say that I help professionals to get uh, to speak with confidence, clarity, and energy. So if I speak in three words, then you will understand in a much, it will create more impact. Okay. Now let us talk more about it. Then mirror and match. This also we will learn. Record and rehearse and name plus question. So how to be memorable in people's mind. So we will take it one by one. The power line. So prepare one crisp sentence about yourself. Who are you? What value you bring? Okay. Now let us say if I want to tell, I help in terms of public speaking and communication. If I want to speak, I will tell I help students to communicate better by implementing the strategies which help them to build confidence, clarity, and energy. Okay, which will give you a more clearer picture so that you understand that yes, I am helping. So I help professionals break career stagnation and achieve 2x growth with confidence. So practice it saying under 12 words. Okay. If you want to put your value to the other person, what do you do? So basically, whenever I go in a meeting or go to any social gathering, I meet a lot of people. Okay. I chance upon to meet and speak to a lot of people. Whenever I ask them, even though they are working from years, even a professor also, if I go and ask, what do you do? They just say, I'm a chemistry professor. That's it. End of conversation. We have to at least tell three attributes which we can describe about ourselves. Okay. What does I help students to get? Okay. That you can tell in the power of three. Okay. Now, when speaking in your 10 seconds, structure with 3 pointers. Okay. Am I bringing clarity to you? Any questions so far? Anything you want to tell? Okay. Now, see here. I am passionate about strategy. I have delivered results and I love solving problems. I am speaking in three statements, short statements. So the human brain remembers information best in threes. Okay. Now here I would love to give you an example before even I proceed to a mirror image. So how many of you are ardent fan of Nike shoes? How many of you love Nike shoes? Nobody loves their shoes? Yes? Okay. Great. Yes, Shivani. Yes, good. So what is the tagline of Nike? Tagline of Nike in 3 words. Just do it. Very, very simple 3 word tagline. Just do it. How many of you go and munch in McDonald's? What's the tagline of McDonald's? I'm loving it. 3 words. See, they have all implemented just three words because human mind remembers things in threes. Okay, you can take so many examples like KFC, finger licking good. Then you have Red Bull. Red Bull, what does it do? Gives you
Wings.
wings. Gives you wings. Okay. Then Adidas, impossible is nothing. Then Disneyland, the happiest place. Toyota, let's go places. So there are so many brands which use this power of three. Okay, putting 3 words in their tagline. So similarly, if you want to create an impact in people's mind, you also describe 3 words. I would rather tell identify 3 adjectives for yourself. Okay. Because I'll tell you, I always ask people what adjectives describes your characteristic. Give me one adjective at least. So I have a difficulty remembering people's name. I remember by their face. Now since Amisha showed her face, I remember her name as well. If you other people are not showing their face, so I it is really difficult for me to remember their names. Ghanshyam, I have seen, I remember him. Other than that, I hardly remember anyone. Okay. Now, whenever I meet people, I correlate their name with one adjective or one thing. Now, for example, here in South India, milk brand Nandini is very famous. Now, whenever I meet someone whose name is Nandini, I identify it as a milk. Okay, Nandini milk, Nandini milk. I just remember. Okay, or this is one way. And second way is I will ask them their adjective. So they give us ferocious Vivek. Okay, fun, friendly Fardeen, something like that. That is how I remember their names.
I remembered your name, Najma Shariff, as a NS.
Yes, okay, nice.
Nail in 10 seconds.
Yes,
Nail
okay.
N and 10 seconds S.
See the correlation. We have to build that correlation and remember. So now what you should do is come up with 3 words that describe best about yourself. Okay. All right. I'm confident, energetic, and enthusiastic. Anything. Whenever you meet someone, if you tell your characteristics in 3 words, they will remember you because no one else in the room is doing that. Only you are doing that something different. People always remember others when they do it differently. Why do we remember dialogues, famous dialogues in movies? Entire movie we don't remember. We remember only that single dialogue, right? Like famous dialogue so far is that Sholay dialogue. कितने आदमी थे,
कितने
right?
आदमी
3 words, right?
Yeah.
See, that is how they have implemented in that era itself. Okay, nowadays also there are a lot many dialogues. I am not that great movie fan, so I do not know much. So now coming back, understood the power of 3. Now let's get ahead and understand. Okay, the mirror technique. How many of you all look in the mirror and say something good about your own self? How many of you say bad things about yourself? Looking in the mirror and finding faults. Mhm. Okay, it's up to you. So mirror the body language, tone, and energy of the other person. Create instant connection because people like those who seem like them. Now you are mirroring the other person. So one thing is look in the mirror and see how you are when you are talking, how you look, how is your expression, where your eyes are. All that you can do a practice looking in the mirror. Say good things about yourself. Do not say negative and bad things about yourself. It will create an impact on your mind. Additionally, whenever you meet somebody, mirror their actions. Mirroring their actions is whatever they are doing, you also will do. Like if they do like this, you will also do like this. If they tell 1 2 3, you also will tell 1 2 3. Just mirroring their actions. Okay. Because people like who are similar to them. Okay. Now see, if they are calm and soft spoken, you soften your tone too. Now, what happens when an angry person is talking loudly? You also tend to talk loudly. Correct. You are mirroring their emotions. If someone is talking very sweetly and softly, you also tend to mellow down your tone. Correct. This is how you need to speak. How they are talking, we will also talk like that. Record and rehearse. Now, how do I sound? How will I know how I am sounding? The best way is nowadays we have a gadget in our hand. So use your phone to record your 10-second pitch. Watch for filler words, posture, and tone. Rehearse until it feels natural, not memorized. Okay. You can record it. First, you can do 3 types of recording. One is you will record your voice normally. Then, first you will watch it. Then you will mute and watch it. Okay. Then you will only listen. You will not see the picture. You will only listen to it. Only audio. Okay, that is the 3 way of analyzing it. Okay. When we are muting and watching it, then we are only focusing on the body language. When we are listening to the audio, we are only focusing on the voice clarity, how your pitch, your tone, your rate of speech, and your words. Also identifying any filler words. Is it too much information? Okay. Then the name plus question hack. People love hearing their own name. How many of you here love your names? The best sound of any person is their name. Yes.
Yes, I remember my name as God.
Oh, wow. Nice. Ghanshyam. Okay, okay. Ghanshyam. Okay. Okay, use it within the 10 seconds. Nice to meet you, Rohan. So if someone says I'm Rohan, so you can just say nice to meet you. No, nice to meet you, Rohan. Now, nice to meet you, Ghanshyamji. Nice to meet you, Amisha. Something like that. Okay, follow immediately with a curious question to shift focus on them. How was your day today? Or what did you learn at school today? Anything, just put a question so that the conversation continues. Otherwise, you will close the door there. Okay, that person will move to the next available person to speak. Got it? Name plus question. Then Here, one more example you can give. What's the most exciting part of your work? This makes you memorable and likable
Nó không sụp
instantly.
phanh là nó
I'm sorry?
sụp phanh tới cái mẹ. Nó sụp phanh.
Who's he? Okay.
Who's
No problem.
doing some business transaction.
Okay. No problem. All right. So now, yes, let's do a quick recap. So these three things, presence, pitch, and power, brings instant impact. When you control your first 10 seconds, you control the entire conversations. Okay. If person is interested in you in the first 10 seconds, he will listen to you for the next 1 hour also. Correct. Nowadays, that is what happening. No, our attention span is becoming so less. Even reels also we are not watching completely. We don't like it in the first 10 seconds. That's why they have come up with that hooks. Okay. Then if we like it, we stay and continue to watch the rest of the video. Otherwise, we'll simply scroll it. Correct? This is what happening. Okay. Now, yes, if you want to master all these techniques, you can definitely join, connect with SEMS, they will tell you. So you can master career growth strategies, interview mastery, powerful communication. You can reach out to me as well. My email ID is mentioned, and this is my contact details. Otherwise, you can connect with SEMS as well. Yes. Now here, how many of you have written your pitch? That is your name, what you bring, and why it matters. Have you written one crisp sentence about yourself? Who are you? What value you bring? Can I have anyone volunteer here to tell? Yes. Yes, anyone take a guess. Yes.
I am Ghanshyam Das Garg.
Okay.
I have received about 5,000 webinar and quiz certificates. 5,000.
Okay. Fantastic. What is your expertise?
I'm a steam turbine designer.
Okay.
Steam turbine designer.
Oh,
I have worked for 10 years in Bhel, Haridwar in
Okay.
steam turbine design department.
all
I
right.
was responsible for 200 megawatt, 500 megawatt steam turbine design activities for
Okay.
10 years.
Turbines, turbine
Turbine.
energy. So we can
Yes.
call Ghanshyam as the energy man, creating actual
Something like.
energy. Yes. Great, Ghanshyam. Anyone else want to try? Jani, Deepak, Suresh, anyone else? Karthik, Aritab, and someone Oppo, Narmada, Nachiket Das. Anyone else want to try? Have you written your pitch? Who are you? What you bring? Why it matters to them?
என்ன சொன்னேன்னா இந்த மசாலா சிக்கன் அப்படி சொன்னேன். இந்த மசாலா
Yes.
அவங்கவுங்க நான்வெஜ் சாப்பிடுங்க.
Yes, Narmada, you want to say?
எழுதி இருக்கு இதான் எந்த போடு.
No, she is speaking with someone else. Let me mute her. Okay. Suresh, you want to try? Amisha, you want to take a guess? Like anything. Who are you? What you bring? Why it matters? This is the three thing. Or you can also describe yourself in 3 words. Okay.
Like I'm Amisha Rawat, and I'm pursuing my specialization in business analytics and HR, and I'm passionate about HR analytics.
Let's give a round of applause for her. She used this 3P techniques, 3-word techniques, 3 sentences. Superb. Fantastic. You can still polish it up. Okay, you have to be ready with your pitch. Normally also, you never know when you get opportunity to talk. You have to grab the first opportunity to speak. Do not allow others. Don't say after you. Say I will be the first. Okay, great. Bhumi, you want to try? Just your name, what you are expert in, and what value addition you want to do. Anything. Three statements about you.
So my name is Bhumi Goyal. I expertise in writing basically poetries and all. So I want to do expertise in that.
Fantastic. So what kind of poetry you want to write, Bhumi?
Ma'am, basically I've written poems on like the friendships and like basically nature and also.
All right, great. So a suggestion here is how you want to prepare your pitch. Use this formula and little bit polishing you need to do. Record yourself saying these 3 lines and first only listen to audio. Identify the filler words and filler sounds. Next, look at yourself with the words and the picture, and then mute yourself and watch it. How is your expression? So you can over 2-3 times if you try, no, at least for the 5th attempt, you will polish it in a better way. Okay. Yes. And anyone here want to learn more communication insights? I am the person who can help you out in all type of communication, be it your personal communication, be it your professional communication, because the work, whatever you do in your office, if it is not highlighted by you, it will be presented by someone else and they will take the credit for it. You want your work credit to come to you or to go to someone else? It should come to you, no? If you have done something amazing, you have to present it. So people, I have met lot many professionals who are saying that the work credit of my work is someone else is taking. They are getting promoted. However, they are the one who created it. Okay. The credit is going to someone else. It's like you are baking the cake and someone else is eating it. No, we will bake the cake and we will eat it. Okay. So you can connect with us in future sessions, and also you can connect for a long-term program as well, where if you sit with an expert, then only you can. Okay. Yes. How many of you want to become a TEDx speaker? You know TED Talks, Josh Talks, anyone? You have heard, right? Now enough of listening and watching others people talk. We will become that expert. How many of you want to nail that opportunity? How many of you here want to become a speaker in TEDx? No one? Deepak? Karthik? Nobody? Dr. Valarmati? Suresh? MPK. I am so curious to know what is this MPK means, because I love 3 words, MPK. Can you come on camera and explain what's your name? MPK? Why people are so shy here? They don't want to come on camera, they don't want to talk, don't want to chat. You're defeating the entire purpose of becoming an expert
Madam,
communicator.
as you said, three things,
Yes.
power of 3 things. I
Yes.
have also made three things in the technical field.
Yes. We would
For
love to
example,
hear.
Ohm's law is a V is equal to IR. V, I, and R.
Okay.
Voltage, current, and resistance. V is equal to IR.
V is equal to IR. Wow.
1 upon F is equal to 1 upon U plus 1 upon V. 3 factors.
Okay.
Newton's 3 laws.
Yes,
Newton's
Newton's
3
three
laws.
laws. E is equal to mc square. That is also
Yeah,
Einstein's
yeah.
law. Yes.
And
So the power of 3. We always
three.
love to hear 3. So if I ask you what's your favorite color, red, blue, green, what are the
Yeah.
3 fruits? Apple, orange, mango. So everybody love to say in threes. Okay, grouping in threes. Okay. So I hope you loved the session. Nail it in 10 seconds, and I have added value to your precious time. Otherwise, you would have spent this last 1 hour in doing something unproductive. And since you all gathered here and utilized your time to the maximum potential, I am really grateful to you all. So hope to see you in the upcoming future sessions as well. In any way, if I can contribute and help and support to you, please reach out to me. Thank you so much. Thank you one and all. And thank you, SEMS. Thank you, Lakshmi, for giving in such a beautiful audience and opportunity to talk. Yes, Amisha, over to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, from the organizing community. It was really such a great session.